Yes, just what you want to see, a close-up of my foot. I got my first blister yesterday, and I just covered it with a patch, so... Alright, so last night after I set up my tent, I didn't really take any other videos, which I probably should have in hindsight because it was a fairly interesting night. Right, so the positives, right? Well, you guys saw, everyone saw where I was staying roughly, you know. It was really good. It was dark. There were no pesky street lamps around, and that made me be able to feel super sleepy. Probably felt super sleepy anyway because, you know, I only had maybe 3 or 4 hours sleep the night before. And then also I was sleeping on like thick grass, so the ground was extra soft, which kind of was nice and cushiony, paddy feeling. There were lots of beetles. There weren't actually heaps of mosquitoes swarming my tent, which was really awesome, but there were lots of beetles, so it was kind of just a game to like throw out all the beetles every time they got in. But they were fine. They were cute. They were my friend, or my friends, I should say. And there were lots of crickets as well, and some other interesting, you know, Pokemon for me to catch. Yeah, that was cool. But not gonna lie, I was actually pretty scared a couple of times last night. I went to the bathroom and like, you can see like down there, right, in the river, there were like some people and they were wearing like these red like lamps on their head or something, or they had these red torches, and like they were probably just doing some maintenance work or fishing, or I don't know what it's for, but like it was really eerie though, like super eerie. So I was like, oh, this is a bit unsettling. And then I that was fine though. That was not a big deal. But at one point I heard something walking around outside my tent, sort of like softly walk up, and in hindsight, oh, I went in the wrong direction, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, let's see. No, I didn't. Phew. Yeah, in hindsight, like it was probably just a small animal, you know. It wasn't like, the footsteps weren't like loud enough to be a person, but I was like, oh my god, there's someone right outside my tent. It was quite a tense and scary moment, which is pretty stupid because it was probably just like, I don't know, a squirrel or something. Not like, squirrels don't go out at night. I don't know, it was probably a completely harmless animal, you know. So that was that. And then later on, maybe at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, I heard something like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, 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 like a few times, really loud. I'm pretty sure it was pretty far away, and like they were probably just a drunk person walking home or something like that. But like, I was just like, oh my god, serial killer, maniac person is coming to kill me. But once again, it was like absolutely nothing. And I feel like over time I'll sort of slowly get more desensitized to this stuff. Yeah, like if I can't deal with this, I'm never doing PCT, right? Like, it's going to be impossible for me to deal with, like, you know, potential mountain lion outside my tent if I can't deal with like a small animal like walking around in a place where I know that there's no like majorly dangerous animals or anything. So yeah, my plan for today is like, so I'm already like past halfway, I think, on Route 8. So my plan for today is actually to walk the rest of Route 8 and then walk Route 9, because Route 9 is only 10 kilometers. So apparently it's fairly hard, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how like difficult it is. But I feel like total I'm only looking at maybe like 15 to 20 kilometers to finish like 3 routes in 2 days. And the thing is at the end of Route 9, there's Hwasun Beach. So there's an official campsite there. So not gonna lie, I kind of want to camp there so that way I can kind of camp and feel relaxed and maybe get like a more solid sleep. What a nice road. Hey pretty lady, how's it going? That's a nice dress you got there. Horsies just chilling over there. Interesting, because I don't see any fences, so I'm not sure if they're wild or if they're just like super chill horsies that don't go anywhere. Wow, I'm just like my mom putting fingers into the frame of videos and photos and whatnot. I guess amazing cinematography skills runs in the family. So I just drank 2 coffees, one after the other, and I thought I'd be fine not peeing before starting walking, because, you know, it wouldn't be that far to a toilet. But one thing I overlooked is the fact that, you know, if you're wearing a backpack, the band really, you know, the waist belt really sits quite close, or like pushes on your bladder. So yeah, it really exacerbates the urgency to use the restroom. So definitely going to keep that in mind for the future, especially when I smash down 2 coffees. Thank God I'm here now. I've been walking through this park and it's just super cute. Look at that. Look how sweet that is. There's butterflies and just... It's kind of overgrown, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it's just super chill, very nature. It's very nature. Wow. I English well. But yeah, it's got lots of insects and birds, and there's pretty much nobody here. It's super chill. I'm just kind of like baffled by this with Jeju all the time, like just how many like really beautiful spots there's just nobody around. Like there are plenty of places where there are people around. So cute. But at the same time, you know, wow, check that out. Is it a mayfly? Or, I don't think it's a dragonfly. It seems too slow. Can you see it? You can see it there. Damn, it's so pretty and cute. Yeah, yeah, I just feel super lucky that I get to experience so much of this just kind of blissfully and peacefully at my own pace. Oh, almost stepped in the butterfly. Where am I going next? Over here. Yeah, like it's, even though I'm so close to just civilization to everything, I still get nice feeling of being obviously not super isolated, but still I feel pretty like, you know, at peace. Like I have a lot of Australia vibes, just like, well, it's kind of funny though, because if I compare it to Australia, you know, there is actually, normally you are actually a lot more isolated and far from things, whereas here it's just like there's a convenience store probably within like, you know, 100, 200 meters of you in most like places. Maybe not all the time, but you know, it's just, it's totally different. But to be able to have this kind of this level of isolation at the same time with the level of convenience is just kind of mind-blowingly awesome. Well, walking through that park was really awesome, really nice, and it's great because it follows this stream that runs all the way down to the sea. Sadly, there's a bunch of trash. Check out these mountains. Oh wow, finger in the frame. Finger in the frame. That is what I'm heading towards. I can't wait to get there. That cliff face is just epic. I love it. I said I love that cliff face, but that's where I'm heading right now. I'm pretty sure I have to go up there, which is not that bad. It's not that high or anything, but it is really hot. It is pretty much exactly midday right now, and I'm moist all over. Actually, moist is an understatement. I'm pretty drenched. Oh, hey, look, we have a Henya hanging out here. She's taking a rest after an exhausting dive. 수고했어. I shouldn't speak so informally. I mean, 수고했습니다. How rude of me, talking to an older lady in Panama. Yeah. Wish me luck. I just finished route 8 and I'm starting route number 9. I screwed up the stamps again. So my passport is looking super fantastic. Yeah. So starting 9. I'm excited. You excited? I'm excited. Gotta go up there. I don't know if I got that in the frame. Yeah. Dude, this looks awesome. Stuff like this really makes me feel like I'm playing Skyrim. It feels like some adventure. I'm gonna like come across a hidden cave and there's gonna be some treasure guarded by, you know, I don't know, maybe like a troll or something. I'm not equipped to fight off a troll, sadly, so let's hope there's not actually one. I'm coming up on top of the cliff, not all the way there yet, but I'm really just dripping with sweat because it's very humid walking through the covered in like green tunnel. My heart is pounding because it's been a pretty steep ascent, I mean, but it's good. It's actually, at least so far, the trail's not that hard. I can see that if it was rainy and wet, it would be definitely slipperier and a bit more difficult to navigate, but I think overall it's still not that hard. Just gets really humid in these parts. Like, I'm just so... I'm literally just dripping. Guess who needs to go to sauna when you got nature? Look what I'm coming down. So I climbed up on top of the cliff, I walked across it through some farms, and now we have industrial development appearing. I don't know if it's like a desalination plant or a power plant or what. It's pretty cool looking though. And then we have Sangbansan, I think. Pretty sure, just there. So that is pretty epic, coming out to that juxtaposition. Whew. We have a cave. I don't know what the cave is for or what's in there. It's really cool actually how there's these plants growing in there. Man, I want to go in, but I'm scared. Oh, I wish someone was here with me to go in. But this is definitely where some evil ghost lives, and it's gonna attack me if I go in. So I'm not, because I want to live. You know, I do not believe in ghosts. I do not. But I've watched enough horror movies to know that they will certainly actually become a real thing if I put myself in a situation that, you know, you as the viewer, right? You'd be watching being like, don't go in there, don't go in there, don't be an idiot. Oh, it connects through there as well. I guess it's probably like, I'm assuming that they were built by the Japanese during the Japanese occupation of Korea. That's what they look like. Sort of like cave bunkery sort of things. Oh, we have a snail shell, but no snail. Snail's dead. Poor snail. It's pretty hot up here, not surprising. I feel like I would be a shriveled up dead snail too. So far I haven't watched back any of the footage I've been filming so far. I still need to like go through and start editing the first few days and putting it together. And I have a sneaking suspicion that when I watch it, I'm just going to be like, this is terrible. Like, really poorly shot, really shaky, really, like, fast pans and, you know, nausea-inducing kind of turns and movement. So, oh, dude, check out that butterfly. I don't know how well that caught it. It was really pretty, really big black wings. Damn. Yeah, I feel like maybe when I watch these back, the first few like days are just going to be atrocious. So I'm sorry, retrospectively, if all of the footage from the first couple of days are atrocious. I think I'm going to try today to start putting together the first video or two, and I'll see how they turned out, how like the stuff that I've shot has turned out. Oh dude, definitely gonna get killed. There's definitely a troll living in here. Oh, that's cool and eerie, and oh, it's so cool. Like it's actually just like cold. Oh, the air conditioning. It's probably cold from like the evil spirits. Now I'm scaring myself. I don't believe. You're not real. Oh no, don't come and get me. Don't come and get me because I said you're not real. Man, I don't want to turn my back on this. What's going to happen is this video is going to suddenly stop, and this is going to be the last recording of me as I walk away. I have induced the wrath of the mountain ghost demon spirit thing. Oh, I wish someone was with me, but you know, this whole thing is me conquering my, you know, fears and overcoming challenges. But you know, I've been doing enough of that. I don't need to face creepy cave just yet. But yeah, so anyway, hopefully I'll start to put together some videos and see how they're turning out, and hopefully if they're atrocious, the quality will improve going forward as I realize how atrocious they were. I've honestly been kind of putting it off, like putting the videos together, because I feel like the videos are going to be atrocious and I don't want to like deal with the atrocity that I'm creating. So yeah, now if I follow those steps up there, it's definitely gonna be probably a shrine to like one of the gods is up there, and then down there, oh my god, another cave section. Super cool, dude. Super cool. That's gonna be the entrance to a mine shaft where I can collect a variety of ores, but there are also going to be bandits in there that I'm going to have to kill in order to collect all the ore. I don't know why all of a sudden I have been thinking a lot more about Skyrim whilst hiking, but this is giving me some serious Skyrim RPG vibes. So yeah, I'm just LARPing, dude. I'm LARPing, guys. Man, now I just want to see someone like go on a through hike with like a bow and arrow and a sword at the same time, but probably not actually. That'd probably be kind of terrifying. Anyway, I'm gonna put my phone away because I'm probably gonna slip and fall, and honestly, if I do slip and fall, I'm gonna try and keep the footage in there. You can enjoy the mess that is me. Check out this awesome fungi. It's that very like woody fungi that grows on tree stumps. It's very pretty. Guess what I just did? I had a shower for the first time in like 3 days pretty much. That is awesome. Feels really great to be clean. I actually wasn't even that, like, I wasn't that smelly, but I just felt like the layer and layer of sweat on my body, and feels nice to have, you know, hair that hasn't just been soaked and drenched for days straight. So yeah, I'm super pleased. So tonight I'm staying at the official campsite at Hasan Beach. There's this big industrial complex right over here, which I don't know, like, it's not the type of beach that I necessarily want to go swim at, but it kind of adds a like cool aesthetic to the area. I had a shower, which feels amazing to be just rid of all that sweat, and I did some laundry, got my tent set up. I think I'll do Route 10 tomorrow, which I've already done before actually. I actually walked that when I came here last time. It's the very first route that I did, and I really like it. It's a really awesome route. There's a lot of very cool historical stuff on the way. So I'm excited to do that again. And at the end of Route 10 there's supposed to be another like beach campsite, like a more official one, so that'll be good to be able to like have somewhere more proper to stay instead of just trying to find a random park to sleep in. Industrial complex. Seaside. Parasitic volcano. Campsite. My home for tonight. I enjoyed that ship over there. I wonder what cargo it's had on it.